This is your goddess Bella, and welcome to Mini Mindfuck Monday. Always starting with the empty mind. Nothing you have to really do. You just
Nothing
let
you
your goddess
need to
Bella
think about.
Empty that
You
mind
just
for
let it
you, and I
happen.
do this by distracting
all
your
you have to
conscious
do.
mind with pretty pictures, with confusing pictures, with pretty words and confusing words, seductive words.
Keep you in the state,
Sometimes
causing you to
using
feel
seductive
seductive
feelings,
slave
and
like
sometimes
bliss,
using
always.
images of words.
Desire, Bella.
I have many tools, and you know how effective they are.
You might notice
Otherwise,
shivers,
you wouldn't still be here.
tingling.
You wouldn't be craving.
In any
You
event,
wouldn't be needing. It doesn't
Oh.
matter. What came first? My ideas or your ideas? My control is sinking so far deep inside your mind
keep you in
that
the
you have
state
to have it blank to start
of
with.
constant slave like
Your
bliss,
worship, your
always.
adoration, that takes up some of your mind. And your mind is too weak to hold on to too much. Just when you try, you get distracted. Pop, pop, pop away. You can feel
And you wait for me.
all of that happiness and all that
All I
bliss
need to do,
expand.
just like you crave,
Sometimes
is remind you
beyond
to
proportion.
surrender.
Surrender now.
All because I
Blank
tell you
now. What a good job
and
you're doing.
automatically
You
you
go
go
blank.
blank
All
for me.
because I tell you what makes
Automatically
me so
again
happy.
and again.
You
You
surrender
don't even have
into
to
the
think
blank
about it.
mind. You just feel the pleasure of belonging to me. And that's all you need to
activate.
do. Submission,
All from me.
craving, all from me.
All
Your
of
divine
these
goddess
things.
Bella. That's what a good
Activating,
mindless drone
working
does.
so hard.
Good
for your
mindless drone
divine
is just filled
goddess
with what
Bella.
I decide to put there. You are always blissfully, in my spell, always underneath my control,
existing
always
to
at my
serve.
feet, forever seeking out
This
ways to earn
is
your
your
life,
life.
your purpose. You want to be the best mindless drone.
Blank.
You want to be the best, so much slave
better.
for your goddess Bella. That's only natural. Now, of course, your aroused mind is easy to grab. Taking over that weak, empty little mind. It feels so good. I take over it. It's powerless. And you just enjoy the ride. You enjoy the fact that I take away what we don't need anymore. You enjoy the fact that sometimes you forget things. Well, dumbing you
enjoy the
down
fact
seems
that
a
I
little
sometimes
harsh, but
even dumb you down.
You know what I mean? It means that I take what's there. So by
And
dumbing
then I
down,
take it away.
I just mean I take what's there and I take it away. There's not much there. So lack of thoughts, lack of worry, lack of responsibility. Any worries that do still exist.
all good.
In your
So
weak
dumbing down is a good
mind,
thing.
all have to do with pleasing me, your goddess Bella. And that's exactly how it should be. Goodbye for now. Have a great Monday.
This is your goddess Bella. Welcome to Mini Mind Melt Saturday. No, Sunday. August 18th. I guess it doesn't really matter. The exact date? I guess not. It's just for fun. It's for my enjoyment, my entertainment. Because I want to. Because I know your mind. I'm getting to know your vulnerabilities. I know most of them, but I know buttons to push and blushes to bloom. I know what makes you squirm. I know how to toy with it. Sometimes I may even ask you what you want. Just a little bit of fear there, but see if you have any desires or dreams, arousal, fantasies. I make those little polls asking for your input, but other times, most of the time, always, I already have a plan. An idea, anyway, of what I'm going to do, a rough outline, maybe. But today I'm going to toy with your mind for no other purpose than because I want to. No real plan, no real direction, just some fun for me. It's very likely that in these moments, in this compact mini mind melt, that you, truth be told, I just love doing that. I wouldn't do it if I didn't know that part of you, at least, get enough of it, was a little afraid and allured. But then again, you know this is probably just one of my traps, a dangerous ploy for you to be plucked out of normality and in the devious domains
choice
of your goddess Bella's mind. Or maybe I'm still just toying with you, teasing you. Always speaking to that part of your mind, the various ways in which I could do all kinds of things to you with the long T's, and not actually do any of it. Occupied. I mean, it's the thought, is the idea, like a little object that I can just pluck, maybe this twist, turn, compact, maybe just session, shape you into whatever one long design I deign appropriate for this moment, making you frustrated. You love that anyway. You love it. You love all of it. You realize how easily just these little mini seconds they keep on manipulated. I keep on going, point, and then frustrated, and I can do what I want, aroused and confused and dizzy. I control these seconds. The moments you spend. Don't worry. Absorbing my words. Should I just wait for your mind to catch up? That ticks away. It's a rhetorical question. The melodies purely to tease you into thinking that you have choices. The melodies move your mind. Now remember, as one of the themes, many move your mind every time. Themes this week, but one major one, you give up just reminding you that you have no choice. You give it up to my control. Rather than the realization that your mind is aware of this. Plaything from my will. It craves it. You can pretend, and you know that listening, absorbing, leads you deeper, almost trapping you with that inevitable spiral of desire. But what makes curious undercurrent of control to listen, to train, is what brings you here to me. Part of it any craving, addiction. You're aware of how devious I can be. I don't hide it. You have some inkling of the realizations that have brought you. The illusion of choice. It doesn't matter. Part of you is just going to be like a deer in headlights, wondering, worried, what am I going to do? Pouncing. How will I pounce on your thoughts? Pouncing. Will I simply bite away and take what's mine? Softly seduce you with sensual sentences like I do? Wait for it. Well, I guess that's all for now. It's probably a good place to stop. Have a great Sunday. This is your goddess Bella. Welcome to Mini Mind Melt Monday, August 5th. Take a moment to inhale. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And out through your mouth. And just let go. Everything go. Let it all go.
I look forward to connecting with you.
Cherish this part of your day. How good these daily. It's so important. Your training is very important. You look forward to it. It is for you. Every day, and it's important because you want to be good with your goddess Bella, because it's very sometimes things get in the way. You forget. Is good for you. And that's okay. That's why you have your training. To be better.
Don't forget your wallet.
Everything is so much better when you're in my trance. Helps you to be. Everything is so much easier, so much more euphoric. Training. Everything is as it should be when you serve your purpose. And these are just things that you sometimes need to be reminded of. Your purpose of servitude is cultivated by my training. It's easy. Everything that happens is supposed to happen. What you already want to do, even the parts that you don't understand, because you don't care, you don't remember anything but the feeling. And the reason that you're so desperately trying to gain my approval is because of the aroused, desperate excitement, train, the desires that flow through you as a result of my being erotic, hypnosis, and receptive. Perhaps my words, all you have to do. My voice, my intonation plays a part in why. Self-improvement, but you're simply enjoying the process. You don't really care why. To be good for me. Slowly, you want to commit to constant self-improvement. Feeling your body, mind respond, you can serve to the experience much better. And sometimes, and part of that's the little things, the tiny training every drips day and drops within words like you love that seem to stop and go in different directions. You look forward to it every day, and pleasure following. In fact, sometimes flowing. I make you wait. It's all building. Sometimes I make you wait for your training. Of pleasure building on that makes you. It might very upset. Every wave of curiosity and craving lingering enough for the next one. But that's part of the fun, isn't it? Even higher. That you see the idea that, of course, that you can be hypnotized and to feel those effects stacking up and feel those sensations. Everything building. Feels better. The idea that certain words I say and the way I say them.
Don't forget your wallet.
Affecting you physically.
Don't forget your wallet.
Maybe. Not just a placebo effect. You're aware of it, maybe not yet, but it's there. Knowing how it changes, knowing the profound shifts of sensations everywhere. are proof of my control over you, my teasing tones, my temptation, the pulling. All you know is there's a wonderful bit of focus that you naturally feel when my soft sounds spread through your mind and ready for the ride. That's all for now. Have a great Monday.
This is your goddess Bella. Welcome to Mini Mindfuck Tuesday, continuing this week's theme of blanking the mind.
Go deep in your mind now.
Blanking it simply means
It also wouldn't work
that
if
your
it didn't
mind
feel so good.
doesn't have
And whatever thoughts are
any
there,
thoughts.
they just pop away.
It doesn't have any worries.
Relaxing
It has no
into this blank
concerns.
state.
It's just ready
More and more,
for me
you
to
feel your
put the
awareness
things
become small,
in your head that you need to have.
like a little
Letting it
fog
happen is so
at the
easy.
back
Very
of your
simple.
head. And you just notice this. You're probably right.
Now, the
not to
longer
trust your
that you train with
subconscious
me,
mind, but it's too late now. Absorbs this.
the stronger our connection
Takes
is,
a little mental screenshot.
the more you will experience the changes,
powerful changes
the mind
that are about to
fucks.
take place.
You know those moments when a familiar word suddenly escapes your mind,
Do a countdown
like a
in the
mind
back
gap,
of your mind.
where it's in these times
The back of your
Or
when your
mind.
goddess
something that
Bella
was
can
once
just
there.
bypass
To
Something
be
that
a
conscious
that
mind
you no longer need.
and go right
Feel that
into
sinking,
the
relaxing
subconscious
feeling.
mind.
But everything I mean, let's face it.
Drifting, dropping into
You
your
and I
hands.
both
It's easy
know
to imagine
that
your
it wouldn't work
brain
if you didn't want it to.
like a massive hard drive,
That mind.
super storage
Ten to
space,
go deeper.
maybe
9.
a gazillion
Allow your conscious mind to sink
terabytes.
away. 8.
Training every day
Just
with these mini
like at
mindfucks
birth,
makes all
you
of
have a
my
new,
files
virtually
way more
blank
effective.
hard drive
Not to
for a
mention the
brain.
fact that I
Too
can use
early.
you
And
Too
every
early.
as
input
my little
from the
experiments
second you're born,
Dizzy,
as we go on.
tingly because
what you
use
see,
different
what you
techniques.
hear,
Everything
what
is
you
See how
where it
smell,
should be.
every
5.
nerve
Deeper and deeper.
Right now,
loads
I'm concentrating
onto
now.
your brain.
More
Now,
words
because of
back
course
down.
I am
Wow.
doing the programming,
Not saying a word or
you don't have to
All
do anything.
distractions
using all of my
just
tools
become
can
deep
make
in
you
You
our
just
things
let
only
it all
helps me
Allow
happen.
yourself
Not
to
just
Now,
clear.
because
to
I'm
program
doing
my
the
words
programming
effectively.
deep
There's
inside,
nothing that you
and
need
you
to
will
do
as
as far
baby
as
of that
processing
becoming
goes.
very, very powerful.
Inevitably, everything that
becoming
you
true.
see, taste, smell, touch,
For now
feel, and hear, all of
is
the stored in the
things,
background, the feelings,
with
the
very
emotions,
little
the
on the
patterns,
desktop.
the so to speak constructs. They shape your emotions and feelings. They drive your behavior, and it's all going to just feel good to have that so good. Mind all ready to absorb. There's a very interesting theory that everyone
Now
is
you might be
born
wondering
without any built-in
if you'll
mental
even
content,
notice,
and that
will you
everything
notice
comes from
what's gone?
experience. When
Or
you don't even
perception?
know there was once something that has now been forgotten. And even if you do notice, with every word I say, the something that's no
Your mind
longer
can
there.
almost
feel. You don't know the penetration. If it was your thought, or if I put it there. Feel me cleaning that mind, making you just a blissful blank slate for me, cleaning the whole surface, the whole volume of your perceptions, your sense of self. All clean. I know you're just as excited as I am. 1, 2, 3. Awake now. Have a great Tuesday.
This is your goddess Bella. Welcome to Mini Mind Melt, Wednesday, August 21st. There's something a little disorienting about seeing my lips move, and yet the words are not matching. Maybe it strikes you odd that, although it is disorienting, just hearing certain
Because it's
words,
me,
that really it's also very pleasurable. Don't have anything to do with other words, and you find out the more it's as if that you experience my work. You're in that dream state trying to run. You don't know to scream why you're here, or trying to read. You don't know what keeps you coming back, trying to do anything. But it's irrelevant, and everything is altered. Just all of your perceptions. Imagine all of the limitless bliss. Slowly, you've been pulled in by maybe some unseen force. I notice you. I observe your surrender. It can be I observe that inner struggle to fight against your analytical I realize that sometimes the best things can be the scariest things. But observing
now, of course,
your surrender, even halfway,
completely deepening your submission
in my well-being
always feels good, always surrounds you with more pleasure. And you don't have to know why. It doesn't matter.
trust me.
But thinking takes away the energy that you need. The energy you need to work just to live your day-to-day life, but that's all right.
Disappointment.
You're doing a very, very
That
good
critical
job.
mind of yours
Just
is always going to think
experiencing my words,
some
just
level
being open and receptive,
that this is all just a
pulls
fun
you instantly.
or
For some
little
of you, it's
fantasy.
very subtle to pleasure, little
It's
shock
fun
you
to
just
pretend
tingling
that you're so
you're
drawn,
having a
but
nice little,
you can
because
give
being
it
in
up
my
at any
trance
time.
means you're
You think
always
that you're enjoying
serving
this
your goddess
meditation
state.
state feel
Always
just so good.
these little altered
Softly
states of
serving.
consciousness
You'll
that you
just
enjoy.
stay for now, but you know how it affects
You
your
don't
body.
realize what an impact
How certain things,
really
ideas,
has.
and notions,
Some of you
words,
do.
triggers make you shiver or
some
squirm.
of you don't. It doesn't even make a
Maybe
difference to
there
me.
are so many ways in which my control is affecting you that you can't even decide what's different. But
You'll see that part of the fun of letting me in,
of giving in
is all of the
to
explorations,
perversion or
the
pleasures
crazy
to
corners of
explore.
creativity,
These desires,
the whole spectrum of
fire
experiences, things
that's
that you
burning
didn't
right
think
now
to check,
deep inside.
things that
Your task
you didn't know could be
you wish
ignited.
You can express
to take it
all
out
of them.
which of course you do. You can embrace
You
to
want to
feel
interact with your
all
fetishes,
the
your
pleasure. You
kinks,
can
your
accept
needs,
that
because
part of you,
that's
to
that
feel
pleasure. What I
that sweet
am
fetish,
programming you to
that
do.
created pleasure centers ignited, to
is doing
embrace
you
that
a
part
world
of
of
you.
good.
In fact, I do have a very special task
That
for you.
is your
For
obligation.
now, the exploration.
I think
I promise
that I've kind of kept your critical mind working a little harder with this little mini mind trance. You might want to listen to the last one just to go a little deep. Have a great day. A great Wednesday. Bye for now.
This is your goddess Bella. Welcome to Mini Mind Melt Thursday, August 8th.
Just so we're clear, if you confess something to me, something that could ruin you,
You already
something
know as part of my training,
that could change your
I try to
life
condition
forever,
you to not try to think. Easier said than done. So if you can't think, and you can't stop thinking, then I can at least distract you while you try to think.
something that
And
you're
yet,
going to be paying me
I've
forever.
been taking it slow,
to
giving
keep
you all the
secret.
time you need to absorb, understand, focus,
I will use it against you.
relax to my words. However, that
I
can
guess I'm not
change
so nice.
because I can also start just trying not to grasp on to every single word that I say, because I can also start just slow to confuse you. Have my words just run along. Have you noticed? Because it's
All
not
the
like I'm
feelings,
talking
the
faster
moments
than
that
you can
melt
hear or you can understand. And yet,
into
when you want to
implants
relax, you can focus
into
on the
your
sound of my
mind.
voice, noticing my words, remembering the feelings from the words, the pathways that we're making from my repetition, from the phrases, the unawareness that spreads from your subconscious mind. Because the more unconscious you feel, the more relaxed you become. Even if it means your mind will be slightly overloaded as moments melt. And yet the pacing goes from fast to slow, from slow to fast again. And one might consider the fast word a little bit of an awakener for your mind. And that just means that I can pull you down even further when your alertness increases and your focus intensifies. It's natural that you want to follow each and every single one of my words, but you can't when you're confused, when you're overflowing with words with some nonsense. The weight of your body. You easily feel every breath seems to sink a little deeper to the sound of my voice. Following the rhythm of my words, enjoying, feeling the temperature of the room. When versions of my words, versions of the feelings that you felt, of my words, the flow of my sentences growing through you in ways where your mind simply listens, letting everything happen, enjoying, because it's too complicated for you to figure it out, to follow the words, then down to the sound of your goddess Bella's voice and the rhythm, the leading, allowing your mind to slowly catch up. The flow of my sentences down again, through you, dropped down in ways where your mind simply on my words. My words will mess happen with your mind because it's too complicated for you. Responding to figure it out so well to the sounds. Your mind plays tricks on my words. Time has no rhythm of my words. You may feel as if you've been sleeping for versions developing into implants. It's only been a few moments over to my trance. Each and every thought just follows along, trying to make sense of the nonsense that sensibly senses some changes inside of you, triggering fall after fall. Time to snap out of it. You did really good. Have a great Thursday. This is your goddess Bella. Welcome to Mini Mind Melt Tuesday, August 6th. It's not necessary that you come to me to present your desires because I know them. Use it against cravings. It's okay if you want to, though. The desires, because I know how deeply you are craving everything building that intimate connection. As the effects of my training, however you feel, more and more noticeable. Whenever you want to present your desire, maybe you're inspired. Feel the wonderful warmth inside. To tingling, centering around certain places, enjoying how it makes every moment that pleasure when teased with my words, and possibly your body so close to feeling fluttering. Every sensation, your mind, pleasure, all those feelings, the desire, something, arousal, making it even that's unique to you. To give your needs, your wants, your cravings, your desire, your arousal, your heat, another shiver of pleasure, all turned around your mind for my pleasure, building that bliss that just keeps growing, true, divine growing, purpose of drifting, and that building, dreaming, so pleasure feel by my that warm idea. Growing, craving, wanting, needing is supposed to have just the craving, enjoying even the parts that put my words caressing your mind, and as you build, you don't remember any feel, but the feeling, all of that energy, that blissful, euphoric energy, trying to gain rippling through you, that part of you. Sometimes my words can be subtle, and it just keeps growing. My flirting, teasing words, caressing, and yet just the right parts of your mind, and receptive to my training. Fingers dancing, that's easy. Lingering, arousal feels so much better. Showing me crazy, every breath is so important. Focus now to be good for me on all wonderful pieces, hidden cravings. This escaping, feel them even more, drops flowing, much better. That feeling just, my words are sometimes direct, sometimes subtle, getting stronger, but they get there, they get to where they're supposed to be, and they have a profound impact every day on you. The balance, the challenge, in fact, even if you don't know it yet, teasing you, I make you wonderful presenting your desire, you like craving, that desire pulled forward, subtle, my words, so every little drop of want melts your mind even more. To make dive in and present your desires so willingly, that closeness, that intimacy, so many little ideas, more and more, so many ways. Are they yours, playful, teasing, or did I put them there? Are they your thoughts? So many wonderful possibilities for pleasure. Let go. The idea that I put them there is even more intoxicating. So go on, give in, let it happen stronger, flowing to your mind. Let it affect your body. Feel the heat rise, pleasure into arousal, and the craving into pleasure. Feel what it does, you know exactly all the things that you want. What I want. Hello, this is your goddess Bella. I'm live streaming right bubbling, now. Growing, flowing, teasing, pleasing. Your need to please your goddess Bella becomes your motivation because you want to be good for me. Let it happen. Hello, this is your goddess Bella. Enjoy the feeling. Right to please your goddess Bella becomes your need. You appreciate it immensely. And when you do all this, when you train for your goddess Bella, you feel so accomplished. You're doing such a good job with your training. That's all for now. Have a great Tuesday. This is your goddess Bella. Welcome to Mini Mind Melt Wednesday, August 7th. You want that trance. You want it. You think about it. It's become a little easier for you to enter that trance state with me, to be pulled into subspace. More and more familiar with hypnosis, more and more familiar with being that trance state with me in my trance. Into subspace.
Happy New Year.
You realize how much fun it is. It's become to feel my words influencing your conscious and your subconscious mind, to be pulled into to direct them in different directions, creating such wonderful floating sensations, so strangely alluring. The idea that you can be brainwashing, be in my trance, mind control,
From your goddess Bella.
the idea, wishing they were real. That certain words I say, oh, it's real, all right. Trigger effects affecting you physically. You're very real. My strong influence, perhaps the mental manipulation, the soft meanderings that keep pulling you deeper. But it's there. Maybe they give you an opportunity to give in, one way or the other, to the want, an expression of desire, of a need. Have you noticed of something that you feel inside, something each time I pulled from you? It might not even be something you're consciously aware of. Craving a depth,
Are you ready?
of a falling into a floating state of nothingness
Experiment.
that seems to slowly drift down deep, and yet this is not giving you what you want.
Here from your goddess Bella.
It's as if I'm toying with your mind, with your perception, with your ability to go further. The sensations of being possibly very hypnotized. There's a ripple, maybe on the surface of your mind, expanding. I wonder if you even know what you want, making circles, shimmering along the surface, flat yet curved, correcting strange directions that words are being taken. Want, the desire for something, caressing your mind in all the doesn't matter. Your needs don't matter. Now, even in these mini mind melts, we don't usually count down, but sometimes we do. 10, 9, a wonderful feeling of floating deeper, further down into trance. Countdown 8 can just as the relaxation pull you down, softly settles on your sinking mind. Countdown 7 helps your mind. The wonderful feeling of the floating down like gravity, sinking, drifting deeper into that state. 6, hypnotic trance, allowing down your spine for an ever-expanding calm. 5, your mind remembers the countdown, just focused on my words. 4, your mind has muscle memory. Every step a little deeper. 3, instantly pulled down, waiting for that moment where you just completely let go. 2, and encounter that thing. 1, instantly, that you really want. And the training drops this. That's why you come to me. That's why you come back.
Was wanting to go out.
Day after day.
In any of
And that's all I have for now for this Wednesday. Have a great day.
Hello. This is your goddess Bella. Welcome to Mini Mind Melt Saturday, August 17th. On this Saturday, as you think of ways to make your goddess Bella happy, to please your goddess Bella, I give you a moment, certain sounds, a moment of calm, with certain teases, a moment, come teasing feelings, of clarity, of shifting shapes, with certain slowly let you drift deeper, different touches, in ways that I can tease patterns, passing so many different directions. Desires can be sounds, soft notes, in just a snap, different patterns that playfully play. Tends to have a certain melody, doesn't it? Or it just waving my fingers around before that snaps. Knowing patterns that you'd be distracted by then, maybe they're moving in a certain way or almost pulling your thoughts out of your mind, and things that are nice for your mind. See? I noticed that, but maybe I wonder if anyone else does. Like a soft tingling, I'd like to keep spreading through your mind and body, a wonderful sensation of calm that spreads, and you pay attention. You feel my words affecting pretty patterns. Where should I take it next? They could flow, a little reminder of how in your mind and in your body responds, as in the stimulation, sights, sounds, senses, sensations. To all of those ripples of creative interactions, I barely have anything to do. You may even get just any different certain phrases and triggers that fractionate your mind, things that seem to indulge because it is no more answer for, things that and no less to be in a wonderful moment of silence and fascinating, where you can close your eyes and enjoy the sound, the sight that will occur, the sensation as you just try to figure that sentence out. Just screensaver for your mind. Someone listening would have no idea on certain images. They don't know about sometimes getting caught in internal cravings, sometimes hypnotic. Step out of your mind for a while. Get a break from your own thinking. Though I wonder, spend a moment be so easy letting me do in admitting those desires for you. A bit of fascinating meditation, shall we? As it were, the shapes, the sounds, so easy at catching your focus in your mind, drawing your mind with into a single small point, maybe sound before the glow and the heat sound begin to warm, gentle sound, all the parts that of your body to clean, to feel focused, but not just focused, concentrated craving with that deep awareness, simple with every moment that letting those shapes shift
colors blend, concentrated deeper and deeper, softer and softer, until it all
just
slows
because
down
something's
to a
compact,
crawl.
drifting,
Doesn't feel and see it all shift, drift,
because
deeper
sometimes
and deeper blank.
the most powerful messages that I have for you are hidden in the silences,
between the words.
concentrated pauses, just like countdowns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drops. It's all happening now. All of it is happening for you and to you, by me. You're doing
For
such
me.
a good job. And that's all for today. Have a great Saturday. This is your goddess Bella. Welcome to Mini Mind Melt, Thursday, August 15th. That's right. I am back and I'm feeling much better. Thank you. I really appreciate those of you who missed me. But don't ever worry. I always leave you with lots of training. And all of my files can be listened to again and again, except for the sleepy ones.
That's what you always
So let's get right to it.
for.
But even those, get ready
All of
for
the
your
things
heart
you do
to
a lot
race
that are happening
and your
are
head
a
to
good
spin.
thing. The head spinning, the heart racing.
Basically,
all in a good way,
it's
of course.
okay to just relax and feel good. Try to think of the last time that you felt in the deepest of trances. When was the last time that you felt that drifty,
When was
dreamy,
the last time you
dizzy
felt those
feeling?
tingles everywhere?
If you
can't think of a time,
Now it's
when
very
your mind
possible
imagine how it to all the
that you are even more
possibilities to
sensitive to the
euphoria.
effects
Open yourself
of my
up
work now,
to that amount of
to the mind
bliss.
control, to the brainwashing.
The
The
possibilities
more
are
that you
endless.
experience my
To
work,
just feel
the more
good. I
everything
definitely appreciate it when you tell
will be
me
calibrated to your mind,
what
your
the effects
reactions,
are.
your responses,
I can also
the
just
effects.
know by knowing
I can
what's
just
all I need
evaluate
to know
know certain phrases and triggers. In fact, things that seem to make
the
you
effectiveness
increases
things
beyond
that
what
seem
you to be
will even
arousing
noticed
and fascinating. Now, it may feel like a choice, something fun and curious to explore. After all, that's how you found me. A strange thing that seems fun at first
the
glance.
choice has already been chosen.
You may
for
even
you.
think that you're unaffected. Maybe you don't feel those shivers running down your body as you listen,
If you do feel those
and your mind
shivers,
remains completely unaware of the
running
effects
up
that
and
occur
down your
inside.
spine,
But the power of my
so
hypnosis
easy
is very
for your
subtle,
imagination.
and it can happen without you even realizing. But the fact that you're still experiencing my work speaks for itself. But soft suggestions,
Inside your head,
they manage to sneak their way through your subconscious mind.
when you pressed play,
It's a curious way in which your subconscious mind listens
doesn't even
without you even
After all,
trying.
I think
Represents struggling, and you're not struggling. You're just experiencing. You find yourself following along
all of the pleasure
while your mind is thinking of something
all
else.
the pleasure
Distracted
centers get
perhaps, or just
ignited.
kind of losing time as you
So you
concentrate
feel
in and
the
out
feelings,
of my
you feel the
trance.
arousal.
It's as
times
easy as
10.
breathing.
You feel
And
the
the longer
euphoria times 10.
and the more
I pump you full of those
that you've
hypnotic
experienced
pleasure
my
drugs.
work, the more
Harder,
each word
faster,
takes
and they affect
its
you more
time
now. They affect you even more
to
now.
affect your mind. Just because these trances are fast doesn't mean that they're any
Because
less
by now your subconscious
effective.
mind is primed and ready,
That's all for now.
laser focused.
Have a great Thursday, and thank you for working so hard for me. This is your goddess Bella. Welcome to Mini Mindfuck Friday. Now, my pet, training you, subjugating you to the point I'm taking full control of your life. You don't perceive these things consciously. I've made sure of that. That's why you're always thinking about me and why you have this incessant compulsion
to listen to my sessions just
that
to
incessant
appease
compulsion
some indefinable
for
craving.
more of your goddess Bella.
Surrendering
Perfectly
to that
natural.
pleasure feels so good. Surrender to the pleasure of your submission and allow me to demonstrate how far I'm willing in these
to
many
go
moments
to perfect
I
you.
shape
That's
what you
really what it's
perceive,
all about.
shape what you feel,
Molding you
even shape
into
what you
my
believe.
perfect slave.
Every step of the way,
And you love
my
it.
feminine authority is even in these mini mind undeniable. Wouldn't it be nice to every word I say, to know that everything is taken care of? These precious moments where I'm doing the thinking for you, everything that's weighing you down can just melt away, evaporate in the warmth of the wonderful nothingness.
My pleasure
Imagine
is your
how
purpose.
nice it would be
My
to not
pleasure
have
is
any
your
decisions
purpose.
to make. Imagine how
pleasure
it would be
is
to
your
let go
purpose.
of any and all decisions, at least
My
for a while.
pleasure is your purpose.
Allowing yourself,
My pleasure
allowing
just be
yourself
secure
to
in your
just be
place.
so secure
My pleasure
in your
is
place,
purpose.
to let me do the thinking for you. No matter how well or how little, I'll take care of your thoughts. I'll make sure to keep them safe. And while you put them aside for a little while, you just relax.
So you can just relax.
Just that moment of wonderful blankness, freeing yourself from all thoughts, all concerns. That wonderful blankness in these many moments. I shape what you perceive, letting go, shape what you feel, even shape what you believe. The wonderful nothingness. Every step of the way, my feminine authority is inescapable, undeniable. Every word I say places you more firmly inside my will. Go. Shape what you feel. 10. Even shape what you believe. Feeling of letting go. Every step of the way, allowing each my feminine authority to fill you with blankness. 8. Undeniable. No more thinking. Every word I say. 7. Places you more firmly inside my will. The more you let go, the easier it becomes.
Programming that little mind
You may
to
notice the
continue
lack of noticing.
worshiping me, completely obsessed with your goddess Bella.
3.
There's
It's
no
okay
choice
to
for you,
take deep,
plaything.
slow breaths. 2.
You're mine now.
Let it all out into nothingness. 1.
Thinking is a monumental task.
In these
That's
many
too
moments,
complicated. Drop
I
it.
shape what you perceive,
So drop down
shape what
deep.
you feel, even shape what you believe. Every step of the way, my feminine authority is inescapable, undeniable. Every word I say
Don't forget,
places you
you
more
can
firmly
always
inside my
surrender
will.
more. And so you do. You're doing a great job. Thank you for letting me play around in there. Goodbye for now. Have a great Friday. This is your goddess Bella. Welcome to Mini Mind Melt Friday, August. You may soon be ready to face the harsh truth, the truth of your existence. Maybe you can handle it. Again, heart racing, head spinning from your goddess Bella. We explore
always ache
all of the things that keep you crawling back for more. Your feeble mind crumbles
the head spinning,
under expert manipulation.
all in a good way.
Even the fun kind. Now that's not really true. The crushing guilt of never being good. I
good
really
enough.
did get to it
You
right
can
away,
be
didn't
very
I,
good.
on this Friday? You know you want to be very good. But rest assured, it's what you live for. Just reminding you of realities, reminding you of the truth that you already know deep down inside. Sometimes not that deep down. Actually makes you feel good. It's almost as if I'm releasing you of some kind of burden, some imagined secret that you think you hold on to. But you know that I see you. You know your goddess Bella knows. But in order to get to those parts of your mind, I have to use your weakness, your arousal, your aches, your cravings, your addictions. Now these mini mind melts, now we're the ones that I'm creating, producing for you, almost daily. These mini mind melts
From your head, down your spine, all the way down.
well, they appeal to some of you who are conflicted. As
Why
those
are you
waves,
conflicted?
those rings expand, because carrying with them your thoughts far away from you, you enjoy the warm, your wonderful trance, becoming more open to me and then drifting. There's part of you that feels you need to be taking in a nice breath and letting it all so you listen into nothingness, even to the things that I say that you
Or sometimes
don't
you
disagree
agree
with,
to disagree
that you find
with the things
even
that you
insulting.
don't disagree with.
But you still listen, you still absorb, because I'm gentle and sweet and nice sometimes.
Sometimes I'm firm and direct, but you can just bypass that by remembering how good I make you feel with my words, my wonderful words,
It's as if they know just
the words
where
that
to go.
touch you, caress you, penetrate your mind.
Infiltrate
Such a wonderful
and ignite
experience.
all
So
of
the things that I say
centers
that you
again and
don't
again.
agree with, perhaps you're not even into fandom. You find that to be silly. So you just skip over those parts in your mind. You think you're skipping over them, and yet
more now.
there's that part of you. Just a little curious.
From the trigger I planted yesterday.
The more attuned
It doesn't matter.
you are to me. A wave slowly fading. Did I just pause for too long? From your head, down your spine, all the way down. This is why you come to me again and again. Awake now. Have a great Friday. This is your goddess Bella. Welcome to Mini Mind Melt Friday, August 9th. Something's happened to you since you've started training with me. The effects of my trance are all happening. Now on the outside, you can easily appear unaffected. Makes it very suitable for your day-to-day life. Just listening, absorbing, inspired. Outwardly, you appear unaffected, even though the words cause some interesting sensations deep inside. On the outside, so many
able to remain
sensations
calm,
make it confusing,
collected,
unaffected, even though they're drifting, dreaming, floating along. They know where to go. Sneaky sentences, where to flipping by your defenses, creating wonderful sensations in your body. Your subconscious is very affected by my words. You know that now. They weave back all the fantasies that flooded through your mind. Were they there before? Probably, perhaps made aware the waves that ripple beneath the surface, the sensations that spiral, invisibly deep, and of course, to corrupt suggestions. Who knows what depraved ideas could be inserted? Always. The craving becomes the arousal. You appear unaffected, stays for a while, and no matter how much the sensation of hypnosis you remain allows your body to enjoy. Inside, however, or feel certain things. We both know, no matter how intense those sensations feelings, no matter how much your mind is exploring those fantasies. Just you can imagine that it happens all day, can be so impactful. How easy it would be, so effective, to be distracted by ideas, pleasure, tingling, relaxing, spreading everywhere, happen throughout the mind aware of the unawareness that trigger the effects, those implanted things, anything but small, guiding you down with your subconscious mind. The words, especially because almost as if toying with your mind and invisible as long as you don't playing, blush too much, letting you go slow, get nervous. You remember 10 to not let any sounds escape. We'll do numbers again while your thoughts are spiraling 9, into a as you listen and let my words guide you deeper. 8. Be so easy almost right a relief now as the tingling spreads. To give some suggestions that spread to your mind down 7 that blossoms and slow into those depraved 6 ideas. It would be trivial, a wonderful feeling of being guided deeper. That would create even more frustration, slow and steady, and sensation. 3. Almost there, you imagine how easy so nice to let go, to let my words if only deep inside. 1. And affecting your mind and body even more. And our journey continues along, even though outwardly feeling the slow sensations, but inside, in your mind and body, become more you and relax, more hypnotized, you let go, drift, drop, like you're in a walking trance, allowing me to pull you deeper in your goddess Bella's walking trance. Allowing you know the effect goes so much deeper than that, to be enjoyed as much as you can. That teasing, intentional. It's so fun to do. Sensations, my words, helping you take filled with teases, temptations, stretches in these few moments. Almost as if there is no time. So many sensations, but there is. So it's time for you to awaken now. And have a great Friday. This is your goddess Bella. Welcome to Mini Mind Melt Thursday.
Hello there. It's your goddess
August
Bella.
1st. By the way, you may have noticed me interchanging the words melt and fuck. Mind fuck, mind melt. But that's because some platforms don't let me say fuck. I mean, they let me say it, but they don't like to see it in the title.
All of your critical
So
minds
they
are
mean the
probably
same thing to me
wondering,
anyway.
So I'm answering.
On this Thursday, August 1st, you're going to feel amazing all day.
That's all.
Is it because of me? Yes. Yes, it is.
Let's have a little
From
talk
having
about
the presence
control.
that you get every day. Being mindless, at least in the beginning, seems like something that you'll never achieve, but there's nothing you need to do, I'm telling you. The only thing you need to do is let go. You have to give up control. You have to drift. You have to experience things. You have to let everything around you happen. You have to let it float by your conscious mind. You have to give up control. There's no effort. You have to drift. No effort. Just let your critical mind analyze things. It'll just start to lose interest because they're just trivial things. Letting go just seems like such a simple phrase. Look at the floor. But it's very difficult for people to think about the weather. If you spend everything just all day making decisions, thoughts can be thoughts, but they pop away. Popping home the money. If you analyze things, you just let only go. Out of habit. Sounds so easy. Okay. It really is. You can't stop thinking because I tell you that eventually you'll be able to let go and be in that mindless. You just think away. You'll be able to reach that state. I'll do the thinking for you, and without any effort, and go deeper with me every time. All of my files will have more of an impact on you. You'll feel better. Everything's going to be better. As you may know already, your body responds to excitement the same way it responds to fear. Sometimes it takes me a while to turn that around for you, but I'll do it. It'll happen. You fear. It's a nice feeling to not have the burden. You're scared of keeping secrets anymore. I scare you. And the reason you don't have that burden is because you have no secrets from me, and if you do, it's so very uncomfortable for you.
Safe is overrated
You think about telling me. You think about unburdening yourself. And it's okay. Let the questions happen. What am I doing to you? What am I going to do to you? How am I going to ruin you? What is that rumbling noise? What is happening? Eventually, you won't even care. I'm the only care. And if you do care just a little bit, you'll learn to not care. It's easy. It sounds like a muffled cough. That's what it is. So when you're stressed out or worried, you can power off, even for a moment. It's all right. At least for today, everything is going to be amazing. And anytime you worry, or you feel that pang of concern about anything that has nothing to do with me, you'll hear my voice, just power off to let go, telling you to just let it go. That's all for now. I hope you have an amazing Thursday.
That's all.